Hello everyone, welcome to SportsKhabri, Kirisari and arunfoot. Guys, I mean, honestly, I think we should just stop predicting. Like, why do we do it? Why do we do it? We should just stop because clearly nothing's happening based on our predictions. It's been a great playoff game we've witnessed so far between Odisha and the Blasters. There's more to come. That's the fun part. You've got 30 minutes of extra time, potentially penalties. I don't know, isn't this what we live for? Cup matches like this and exciting games like this.
Good evening, everyone. Certainly, that's why I said yesterday, despite all of us thinking that Odisha has the edge, Odisha has the advantage, you start from 0-0, and both the teams have the opportunity to try and create something out of these games. And so far, interesting game. Odisha to me looked rusty. Kerala Blasters had the better opportunities, but we go back to one thing that we sometimes see in Indian football is the lack of finishing. And but again, it's a 1-1, and I think Odisha to some extent can be happy to be still in this game.
Yep. As we speak, we've kicked off extra time, Hiren. What have you made of the game? What do you expect from this extra period?
I think कल जो हमने बात की थी regarding the mentality, character and the younger players role. I think तीनों चीजें आज यहाँ पे मेरे को लगता है कि केरला ब्लास्टर ने I think टिक मार्क की है. I think जिस तरह से आप देखिए मोहम्मद इमान का परफॉर्मेंस हो, फ्रेडी का परफॉर्मेंस हो, विपिन का परफॉर्मेंस हो, हरमीपाम एज अ राइट बैक आप देख लीजिए. So everyone stepped up, and that showed in their performance, particularly second half. The way they played in the second half, they could have easily finished this match in 90 minutes. They have a better chances, they have a more clear-cut chances, and I think brilliant. This is what we missing in the second half of the season from Kerala Blaster. And Adriel Luna is also now on the pitch, so that's also a great boost. And I think if Dimantakos was there, I think they have done industry this game because they clearly lack that number 9. If you see that Federico's chances missing and everything, if there is a number 9, definitely this game could have been finished in the 90th minute. But overall, a very good game. I think this is what we want to see as a neutral to fight from the Kerala Blaster. It's not like it's just a one way of Odisha. So I think it was a great game of football.
Yep. Ongoing underway, and it looks like the Blasters have started slightly better, even in this extra time period. Your thoughts on what to expect from these 30 minutes?
To me is it's a question also of fitness now. Which of the team to me is a very important one to see which team is the fitter of the two. I found it interesting that Odisha have gambled to have Toiba and Narendra now as their centre backs. That's an interesting one, even though one has to say that Toiba pass for the equalizer, that was world class. And to get it to Roy Krishna. And also that Ayman pass to Fedor Chernych. Those two passes from Indian boys were really class. And for me it is now a 50-50 because it'll be interesting to see. Again, it's hot, it's humid. You see how much the players are sweating, right? I mean, the jerseys are sticking to the bodies as well. So therefore, it'll be interesting to see who has the better fitness and who is able to sustain also this pressure of playing 30 extra minutes.
Yep. You guys think the quality of football has not been up to the mark? Hiren, Soumya Mukherjee thinks so.
I think he is comparing with the Mohan Bagan and Mumbai City game. Obviously, उससे compare करोगे तो आपको थोड़ा सा दिखेगा. But I think it was a very competitive game, to be honest. I think and there is you can't say कि there is a huge difference between Mohan Bagan, Mumbai City's gameplay and this game. They also do this kind of, you can say, miss passes, long ball and everything. It's not like they are playing on another level. I don't see there is a, you can say, large difference. There may be a definitely difference, but I think this game also is a very good game. I don't find it you can say a low quality.
Yep. Anwar Jahu trying to sort of get control of the midfield and slow things down for Odisha. I think he's going to be the guy who can probably be the key to creating a couple of chances in this extra period.
That's the quality of Ahmed Jahu, right? I mean, you saw that one with the corner goal, which wasn't given, of course, rightly not given because it was a double offside. You see how smart he is as a player. You've got very few players of that class. And the interesting part, I think, will also be now that Panji in goal will be tested. Taranjit.
Yeah.
I hope Lara Sharma didn't. We've been speaking about this going off at the right time. I think they should have taken off before the corner. In the worst case, I think something's gone in the knee. He might have gone in ACL or meniscus or something. Might have gone in that corner. So another example of wanting to do something for your team, but which might harm you. And he's a player on loan, right? And so therefore, Sai Goddard, Drinchich, so therefore that's something, so interesting to see what happens.
Yep. Hiren, 5 minutes in, what do you think?
Yeah, at the moment, both the team are looking like starting वैसे फिक्स से किया है वैसा ही लग रहा है I think and fitness will be the key factor in this extra time. I think that will be tested because there is a
and avoiding mistakes. I think very important.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does look like Odisha have regained control and they're moving it around.
And it's interesting that those long balls are actually reaching their men. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Which is Odisha normally likes to play the ball grounded. Today, these long balls are actually getting to their number of times they've gotten there. Oh.
And Roy Krishna, I think.
What is Lenny doing there? Why don't
doing?
Yeah. See corner though.
वो जेरी वाला भी चांस क्या मिस किया था उसने फर्स्ट हाफ के एंड में. He should have passed to Isaac. He should have passed to Jerry. That was a clear cut open goal हो जाता. एमे राना वाले वाला वो बेहतरीन एक चांस बना था. तो Odisha also had their moments.
Yeah.
But I think Kerala Blaster had more moments. Today Mohammad Eman was brilliant. वो जो मोर्तादा फोल को जो इस तरह से उसने वो जो क्लियर कट ओपन गोल में वो जिस तरह से उसने पास किया, brilliant. That was a brilliant touch for me.
Well, it is looking like Odisha are in control somewhat. They're playing in the opposition third fairly often enough.
By the way, sir, Freddy looks really impressive. Jixon को start नहीं करवाया and Freddy को खिलाया. He looks really impressive today. वो first half में वो
2-1 Isak.
हो गया.
हाँ. And a very good goal.
And another one from Roy Krishna, across the mouth of the goal.
Yeah, that was a beautiful cross because first time to put that, bring it down like that and play that cross. What a cross.
Now it's a mountain to climb for Blasters.
Yeah, Blaster.
Good goal though.
Yeah, but Sandeep has been caught out a number of times.
He is the worst defender in the backline for Kerala Blaster in this match.
Wow, out of his foot, huh? Did you see
was
that?
No look?
Yeah. No look. No, sorry, Ahmed Jahu.
No look.
That was class, huh?
Yeah, that was.
इससे पहले भी फर्स्ट हाफ में भी एक उसने फर्स्ट हाफ में भी एक नो लुक पास दिया था उसने.
Sergio Lopera's gone all Jurgen Klopp.
But come on, let's see. I hope the Blasters at least get back. We wanted a little excitement.
Yeah, but I don't know why, but it does look like Odisha suddenly I just feel like they'll control the rest from here.
Yeah. And the thing is, Blasters now have to risk. So the question is, what will they risk? And do they have it in their tank?
Yeah. Ooh. And I think important for Odisha to also not go and completely sit back. Like, I think
Yeah.
they need to trust the fact that they have better quality and really kill the game. Where is this goal going to come from, guys? If it does for the Blasters, where is it coming from?
Adrian Luna
Either from a foot, the body, or the head.
on the head.
Ah, that was his question, right? Huh?
Which player? Which player?
Acha. Okay, now you're a little more precise. I don't know. I think
दोनों
it
गोल
might
हुआ
come
ना
from one of the young Indians, if you ask me. I don't think Luna will be. I don't know. Luna is you realize that Luna's not played enough in recent weeks.
Yeah, I agree. I think
दोनों गोल जो केरला ब्लास्टर ने
Hey,
कंसीड
that's a
किया
back
ना
pass. That's
that
a
is a
back
back
pass.
pass. That's a clean
That is-
back pass.
yeah
Why is he not giving that?
Oh, referee. Harish Kundu.
हरीश कुंदू
I'm
So
impressed
sad.
by Roy Krishna. Huh? Roy Krishna, all these runs. Oh, Sandeep.
दोनों गोल में संदीप की गलती थी फर्स्ट गोल में भी वो मतलब उसने बिल्कुल वो क्या बोलती वो नहीं दिखाया
And there you see Naucha missing, huh?
हाँ
I'm impressed. Roy Krishna at this age, again, 2 assists. Yeah. And the question we were discussing last night, who's going to play, I think answers himself in regard to why Diego Mauricio didn't start. Again, the commentator spoke about it as well, the heavy strapping. So therefore, that's the reason why Roy Krishna was played. But I think if you see this match or the recent games, Roy Krishna is more effective on the wing than as being the focal number 9.
Yeah. And I think I've always liked it. Even at BFC, when we were playing, so BFC used to play with two strikers. You had Shiva and Roy, and they used to sort of play wide-ish. And it was always nice because Roy has that pace and it's a very underrated, I feel, element of his game.
Yeah. And again, he knows he finds the gaps or he creates those gaps. That is what,
that is very important.
I think
I always get confused with Ayman and Azhar. And then I'm always looking for the number. I'm always looking for the number of the two. To which one is it?
I love Ayman. I think he's one guy he really looks like he can become something. He has the potential.
But you know what? One problem I have with these players is, again, I lack the physical side and the height. If you want to get them to international level, that would be the question to ask. Oh, Narendra, why are you clearing? Oh, Vipin, lovely turn. That's why I want to see the under 23s, under 23s with Vipin, with Abhishek Suryavanshi. Those guys need time. I think there are some interesting talent coming up.
Yeah. It was nicely done by the Blasters.
Oh, yeah. Oh. That was a great chance. Brilliant. I think it was Adrian Luna's cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well worked. So last minute of this half. Ball's in. Oh, dangerous ball in.
बच गए.
Who can be the Kai Havertz of Indian football? Now I don't know what Soumya means. I hope this is a multiple position player kind of question. I don't know.
Kai Havertz to me
Oh.
is Kai Havertz to me is one of those players where you actually need to find the position for the player. He's not a number 9 to me.
Yeah. No. Anybody of his versatility, you think in Indian football who can play as a number 9, play in midfield, like he's obviously more comfortable in midfield, but anybody who's versatile?
I don't see anything as versatile as that.
Yeah.
And who has that technical abilities. I think that's the one thing that
absolutely.
in England nobody speaks about the guy. The guy is most probably Arsenal's best technical footballer, even better than Odegaard.
Yeah. Very, very good.
So, but again, you need to have those players around, and I think Kai Havertz needs to be playing in a team where you have 2 or 3 mentality monsters. That's something I guess that Arsenal are missing at the moment. So yeah
there's only one guy who is a mentality monster, I think, in Arsenal, other than Declan Rice.
Do you think we are drifting away? But if Declan Rice is your mentality monster, then I thought on Wednesday, that was a baby monster.
No, I think the issue with Arsenal was Jorginho wasn't good. Like, he was very poor that day. And Declan Rice, the reason for his success, a large part of it has been when Jorginho has played, he has done well. And he was really poor that day. And I think,
but he needs to then up his game as well, right? And that's the thing that I think that has been the biggest problem for them, right? But anyway, we're drifting away to another conversation.
A minute to go in first half, stoppage time. Yep, Odisha. The Blasters have managed to create a chance. I think they need just one more opportunity, at least one more good opportunity. Hiren.
Definitely. I think still there is a 15-minute left, so let's see.
It's all to play for, no? I think that's the main thing. It's all to play for. The question is, what kind of risk will the Blasters take in trying to? In the end, to me, it doesn't matter. If you lose 2-1 or 3-1 or get a 2-2. So for me,
Hiren, if Arnav back, I just asked.
Oh, sorry.
Question.
Yeah,
Arnav, I also want both of you. I think the questions for both of you. If the Blasters do end up losing this, would you say, okay, you know what, you guys did well with the problems you had, and I'll give you some more time, and you give Vukmanovic more time? Is that something that you would consider?
No.
Yeah,
I think I tell you why, because I think there's a question of cycle, and I think to me the coach has been in his statements a little too negative in the last few weeks and months, right? This whole injury thing is, again, you're not the only coach who's suffering from an injury problem. But again, have you heard it from Habas? Have you heard it from Peter Kratky? Manolo has been also a little bit on that tangent, but he seems to have moved away a little bit from it. So therefore, again, I don't see that this is a reality of every team in world football, be it at the top level or be it at the lowest levels. You will have 3, 5, 7, 10. I understand. Again, every injury was serious. It ended the season again, and then the logic doesn't work. If you're saying that it's a season-ending injury, hey, Adrian Luna is playing for you again. So that logic to me then doesn't work. So therefore, yeah, they're getting away with too many of these things. But anyway, that's a different conversation.
Yeah. Hiren, your chance of a comeback, you think?
I think it will be difficult. Now, because I think now Odisha FC will try to manage the game and to waste the time. So you have to be very, you can see, quick to score that goal. Let's see.
Yeah. Some are saying last game for Vukomanovic. Rach is saying and taking a dig, saying, can we take a minute to laugh at the Blasters? He's saying Rahul's not allowed because didn't qualify. But Rachit, at the end of the day, my trophy cabinet speaks, and there's unfortunately it doesn't. So can still have a laugh.
But Rachit, we can laugh at him because of his North London stuff. So
Yeah, that you can because it looks like it'll be a
I think we can laugh about
season.
English football. I think that's the more concrete thing that
Yeah.
that's a big it was now all the guys, either the coaches or the managers of the German teams have been calling. Oh, you know what? These guys used to call us Farmers League, but again, okay. And the joke here in Germany was, of course, West Ham did cause some problems to Bayer Leverkusen yesterday, but again, at some stage, the referee allowed wrestling to go on. So the question is also about, we talk about ISL referees. Yesterday's referee between West Ham and Bayer Leverkusen was so bad, I wouldn't even allow him to be a grassroots referee. A Europa League referee. He was so bad. It's like Antonio was just wrestling around. I don't know if he was trying to do UFC or something or WWE, but he wasn't playing football. And he got away with playing 90 minutes. Disgrace. But anyway, let's not get into that. I'll get into a tangent then.
Yeah. Antonio is that type of player also, weirdly. Oh, chance. Ooh, that was a decent hit as well. I think it was, yes, Daisuke.
ये नया एंगल इन लोगों ने ऐड किया है, वो ड्रोन एंगल. आई थिंक आज 2 बार मैंने देखा है इन लोगों पॉडकास्ट.
Good chance though, guys. Well worked again. That was a lovely pass.
Brilliant chance.
Was the pass from Ayman?
Ayman is out.
Sorry, Azhar. My bad. Azhar. I made the mistake as well.
Daisuke,
very quickly, my friend.
But that was a lovely pass.
Oh, Drinsik, yeah.
I know we spoke about this yesterday. The need for a shield, like the need for 2 trophies in the same tournament.
I think yes, because I think in an Indian context, if we did not have the ISL Cup or the ISL playoffs, for most teams, it would have been a season that is over by, I don't know, November, December. November. Some of them would have been over by November with no ISL playoffs. So therefore, there's a lot to play for, and otherwise, yeah, it could potentially get very boring.
Yeah.
So.
And you wouldn't have games like this. So.
Exactly. Or we wouldn't have games like last year's very famous Candid match. It
doesn't feel like it's a year-old incident. I don't know why. You feel it was
Sandeep Singh यार बकवास खेल रहा है ये बंदा.
Feels like it was yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Rachel. I think Spain did me well. Otherwise, BFC. Oof, unfortunately, following what BFC was doing even from there. But yeah, luckily I wasn't in India. Otherwise, yeah.
Are you after this season? What's your? I mean, we will talk about those things later. But what's your summary regarding BFC this season?
Oh, I think it's been a bad. I think it's the BFC's worst finish or something. If I'm not wrong, ever in the league. So yeah, I don't think anything else has to be. I think it's been a bad season. Right? I think to start off with, Simon Grayson wasn't your guy. We knew that before itself.
Sandeep यार ऐसे प्लेयर कहाँ थे?
Hiren is.
छोड़ो इसको यार. इससे यंगस्टर को ट्रांसफर यार.
Hiren has a new favorite player.
Hiren, are you backing?
How can we do this?
Are you moving to Kerala by any chance?
Yes, definitely. I beg Blaster for 10 minutes. I want to see penalty spot.
Hiren wants some.
The furious Harry is back.
But how can he do? I mean, yeah, yaar, kaisa hai yaar? There are some player, they are not even I league level ready.
That
Guys,
is another conversation. Yeah.
Is there? So do you guys have a theory as to why the Kerala Blasters jersey is yellow? It's not a very common jersey you get to see. So I don't know why, but it does remind me. No, I don't know, but I'm guessing banana chips has something to do with it.
Oh God!
I
You
don't
have
know.
now also jumped onto that whole.
I don't know, but
It's like
yellow is
it's
such a
like
color.
people are online discussing that FSDL is controlling AFF and the I League and all that stuff. It's like, guys, really, do you know
I'm
what is actually happening again?
Sir, is that true that you can say Namdari and that fee of lateral entry goes to FSDF?
Of course not.
How can they?
Arey bhai, there is this agenda of saying certain things in a certain way, and there's that everything. Hiren, you've watched the show that I was part of, where certain people said certain things. Okay, that's the reality, na? That we don't live in the real world. Na? People construed, and my biggest problem is I actually wanted to put out a tweet today, which I didn't in the end, where I said, Indian football fans should be a little bit more careful what they're putting out there. Opinions are fine, but if you don't know things, right, to speculate on things without knowledge is a big problem, because then suddenly everyone is speculating, and this is a bubble there's this bubble of people who think they know stuff and they don't have a clue about what's happening in Indian football. Sorry to say that. Really annoys me. Knowledge can't be replaced with speculation, at least to me. You either know it or you don't, and most people don't seem to know and don't understand how the system also works. How things are constructed in a certain way. That's my biggest problem. Maybe we should, once the season is over, we'll do a show on this.
Yeah.
And then I want furious Harry in top form.
Bilkul.
Meanwhile, guys,
Alright,
the Blasters charts.
guys. Yaar, goal yaar.
I scored Purida in the corner.
अरे यार open shot था यार.
Hiren really wants a penalty shootout.
It's the first time I'm seeing him being a Blasters fan.
नहीं वो मजा आएगा ना सर. मेरे से पहले आपने देखा वो कमेंटेटर कर्स कैसा हुआ. जैसे कमेंटेटर ने बोला कि if they hold for 10 minutes then there is no single seat available in the coach stadium, and
they will have to, and tomorrow morning they'll have to employ more people in the ticket office.
हाँ उसके बाद तुरंत इक्वलाइजर आया. अरे
Right. 7 minutes to go, just over 7 minutes to go.
Plus X.
Plus stoppages, yeah.
एक तो मेट ही होगा.
So those of you who are watching, let us know and write in the respective chats of the three channels. Who do you think? Is it Odisha moving on? Do the Blasters still have a chance to at least get this to penalties, or maybe even turn around? Let us know your thoughts, guys. And also, as always, like all the channels.
Yeah.
Like all the videos. Subscribe to all the channels. That's the right way. And of course, Hiren needs to get to 10K.
Hiren's 10K treat is also pending. Like, I mean,
he wanted to give us good Indian football news, but again, it's not. As long as it doesn't get to 10K, it's not happening.
ये सर मेरे को लगता है कि अगर केरला ब्लास्टर्स का गोल आएगा तो पेनल्टी से आएगा. I don't see an open goal.
Open goal has to be somewhat of a luck factor, I think, no?
Some cross into the box, some second ball.
But for that you have now Yeah, your best player, Adrian Luna. So if you have Adrian Luna in this situation, he should be the. But again, to me, he doesn't look fully fit. So that's the problem. I feel that Adrian Luna is not there where he should needs to be.
Fascinating game though. I think it's been a nice game to watch. It hasn't disappointed.
No, it was better than expected, I guess, right? Because it was Blasters have performed better than I think
more
most people thought
competitive.
they would.
I actually think the Goa Chennai game won't be as good as this.
Odisha FC rest in time.
I think tomorrow could be an interesting match which you are underestimating, Rahul.
No, I mean I don't want to.
There's one of the most exciting playoff matches that I've ever watched was and in the stadium at the Fatorda was the final in 2015.
मैंने वो टीवी पे देखा था क्या मैच था
where Goa had actually won. The party was ready to go, and then Chennaiyin scored 2 and take away, and literally people around me were crying. Literally they were crying, and then you had the fights, everything.
That was incredible match.
I think I didn't watch the ISL that season.
Incredible final. Dipan wants a penalty.
मैंने भी कम देखा था लेकिन वो फाइनल मैच मैंने देखा था. That was
I think because BFC was still in the I League that time. So
and I remember I was on the wrong side of the stadium and had to walk around from the outside. It was insane. It is Ubawa. It was
I got on saying last few games long matches, man. If especially been watching the Champions League games, you must be tired.
A single leg. I can't know. It's a single leg. That's why you've got extra time now, no?
Yeah, this is single leg.
Igor from Croatia. Hello, Igor. I hope you're doing fine. You still have an India visa? Just checking for a friend. Huh? Or has Hiren stopped your visa? Could be a topic for Furious Harry, huh? Does Igor Steamer still have a visa?
That would be interesting one.
Vignesh coming on.
Yeah, to shore up the defenses, huh?
Isak, he's done his job. He's got the goal.
Yeah. Even though Isak was another one of those, huh? His first touch was bad today, huh?
Yeah.
I felt.
Very bad.
And his decision making was even worse. That what Hiren was saying, that ball where he should have played to Jerry M. And Jerry could have then.
Just showing the no-look pass from Emma Jao. I mean, the audacity to attempt that with the game tied at 1-1 in extra time. Come on. Wow.
Rach's great statement. No, I don't. I think I don't think it's the problem of the quality of Vignesh. I think it's just that Jerry Larinzwala was better. Simple as that.
Does he need to go elsewhere?
See, I think that he's another one of those buyers at Odisha, of players who've played under Lobera. It's like Sai Goddard, who's come in as well. So therefore, it's one of those players who's come in because they know the coach. So therefore, next season will be interesting to see. And I think he was one of those ones who also wanted to get out of Hyderabad, right? So therefore,
come on, last counter, bago. Come on.
No, but didn't make the pass at the right time.
Yeah. Khatam.
Last minute chance. Good ball. Oh, good header away. Okay, guys, last minute of extra time. We've got stoppages left, of course.
Yeah, he'll play 1 or 2 minutes, na?
Yep.
एक तो मीटिंग
Acha, mission is Noah's World Cup mission is SAF 2025. Okay. Oh, now counter Sai Goddard.
I got that. I mean, he's
Is
got
he
a lot
gonna
of
go to the
space.
flag? No, he's gonna go to the flag, huh?
That's a foul. That's
It's a foul.
not a foul.
And he's got a number of them which he's not given today, huh?
That was harsh. Very harsh.
Oh,
That was another foul.
नहीं ये फाउल नहीं था, ये जानबूझ के गिरा
Murice
भाई.
wala.
no, that's a foul. It's a foul.
Murice wala foul laga. Let's see the replay.
Let's see.
A foul, Hiren.
100%. And you know, it's a cardable offense.
Yeah, it's a
Rahul Naresh.
cardable offense. It's not even just a foul.
He's not going.
Rahul KP has gone. Oof.
nuts.
And the early one was also a foul. 3 minutes, huh?
3 minutes. That's a good chunk, actually. I think. Did you guys see the
180
ball?
seconds.
Ariskundu also want a penalty shootout. There's a 3 minute.
And he's not given the fouls too, huh?
He also wants a penalty shootout.
Good ball, Luna.
पेनल्टी देना पड़ेगा. अरे यार,
Good one, Vignesh. For that he came on. For that
Yeah,
he came
booted it. Absolutely booted it to the other end.
corner. That's the Adrian Luna
Last
moment.
chance.
Yeah. But you can see, huh? Luna is not fit.
Yeah.
But this is that's Sai Goddard doesn't get the ball too.
Okay, last minute.
खत्म अब राहुल.
Where's Vibin going? Is he playing it long?
Ruben has gone to a throw in, but who's
No,
down?
no. He's down.
Amay Ranawade is down. Okay.
It's gone long.
Now Odisha have the chance to counter. What are you?
Oh!
Ooh, Lenny Rodriguez stickers. And good pass also. Here goes Vignesh.
Oh, that's a good. Oh!
Who is the bar?
That was a good one.
Vignesh.
3 minutes gone.
Yeah, end of
He's got already his whistle in his. It's over.
Vukomanovic.
It's over for Kerala Blaster.
And
I think again, even Vukovanovic has given a lot to Kerala Blasters in the last 3 years. But I think if the club wants to go to the next level, I think they need another coach. And that's something he's given a lot to the club. But sometimes you have to wake up to reality again. What the AFF doesn't do, I think Kerala Blasters need to do. Otherwise,
Oof, no trophy in 3 years. Econ alone. Yep, that's right. Hiren, your reactions to this first.
I think definitely Kerala Blaster अपने हाथ में जो मैच था उसको उन्होंने गवाया है after that second half performance. They could have easily could have scored 2, 3, 4 goals easily. And after taking a 1 day lead, they are defending really well. But there is a little bit you can say lack of focus, and you considered that goal. And after that, extra time, I think again a mistake in backline from Sandeep. So I would say in first 90 minutes they have should finish this match easily if they converted or finish their chances. And
Mm.
I think a big letdown for Kerala Blaster. They have put up a good fight. That's a great to see after you can say not your main player available Divanta Kos and Adrian Luna in the first half, but I think they should have won this match in the first 90 minutes. So definitely it's a disappointing performance for Kerala Blaster.
Anava, you think Blaster should have won this game in the end?
I am not as confident as as some people are saying. Yes, they did have a few decent chances, especially in the second half, but it wasn't as that clear cut. I felt. I was also watching, and when the commentator was saying yes, they did have 2, 3 good chances, but on the other side, Odisha also had their half chances here and there. So therefore, yes, the Blasters were a little better there, but they weren't that much better that I said they had to win this after 90 minutes. I think a 1-1 is actually a decent result after 90 minutes for this game.
A very, very interesting game. I think 2-1. In the end, Myrak saying Lenny, yeah, that was a lovely bit of work towards the end of the game. We enjoyed that. Didn't get to see the walk. Yeah, we didn't. It's because they were leading this game. So, yeah. What do we say here, and where do the Blasters go from here? Because now Odisha progressed to the semi-finals. Let's not talk about Odisha, but just want to talk about the Blasters itself. Where do they go from here? Because they're back to square one, which is not a season, but they've made it to the top 5, 6 like they always do, but it's just not happening.
Go back to drawing room, simple as that, and need to change some of the things. One of them is definitely the future of coach Dimantakos. Ivan Vukonovic, and also Dimantakos' future is also is up. He is also not willing to, you can say, extend the contract. So I think those two will be the big decision. You already have a Noah Sotoi for next season, and I would say they need to sign some good Indian backline player. I think you can't go with this player, and Leskovic replacement. I think you need to find. So there are a couple of changes they need to make, and let's see how they are going to plan next season. But definitely this season is disappointed for them because आपने सील्ड की रेस में भी आपने फिफ्थ पे फिनिश किया है. You are out of the cup race. You are out from the Super Cup in the group stage itself, and you didn't do well in the Durand Cup also. So in that sense, overall, a very good first half of the season to finish first on the table. But overall, if you consider season, I think it will be a disappointing season.
Yep, I think that's quite clear. We have spoken about the Blaster season, and I think it is not a successful one in the end. Anava, Mon Bagan against Odisha FC, we've got some history already going. Excited for this?
Certainly, and just to answer Deepak Das earlier, asking about Diamantakos was injured, so therefore he didn't play because of that. Yeah, I mean, that as you say, there's history behind this game. This season, and Mohun Bagan have one advantage, that they have had a break after very tough game on Monday. But Odisha have 120 minutes in their legs, and they will have to go again in 5 days, even though they have the home advantage. But again, Kolkata Bhubaneswar is less than an hour's flight, so it's just around the corner. So therefore, for me, if Odisha wants to take something out of Mohun Bagan, they'll have to do something at home. So they are under pressure to win the game in 5 days. But it's going to be interesting because again, it's going to be Lobera versus Havas. We've had this a few times in the past in the ISL. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, just to take Navneet's comment as well. I think we've already said it. I think regardless of whether they didn't start the season as favorites, I think it's not a successful season because if you're a Blasters fan, you're looking at one trophy. It doesn't matter really where it comes from, I think, at this point, and it's just got to come, and it's not coming. Yeah, Chennai win tomorrow would be really interesting. Hiren, tomorrow we've got the other playoff game. What are you expecting from Goa, Chennai?
I think similar things. I think it will be a lot more competitive, and Manolo Marquez versus Owen Coyle. Another two experienced ISL coaches. Owen Coyle proved himself again, and it will be a great match, to be honest. No doubt, FC Goa at the moment looking favorites with their current form, but I think जैसे आज हमने कल भी हमने बोला था कि भाई ओडिशा एफसी आर लुकिंग फेवरेट्स बट केरला ब्लास्टर put up a very good fight. So I think with Owen Coyle's team, I think one thing is sure, they will put up a very good fight.
And about for you
Yeah.
tomorrow's game?
I think for me, what happened last Sunday doesn't count, in the sense of that was sort of the B teams playing. Tomorrow we'll see a different game. The question is if Goa can play their natural game on one side, and will Chennai be in a position to mount a second half comeback? You know, and to me that is something which I feel, would be very interesting to see if they can really, do what they've been doing, and Owen Coyle teams have been doing that. And the thing with Manolo is he depends on Noah Sadui and Carlos Martinez getting them goals. You know, I think for Goa, a 1-0 lead will not be enough because Chennai can come back. So I think they will need 2 goals to take into a lead into the last sort of 15 minutes of the game. Otherwise, if it's 1-0 for Goa, we've got a cracker of the last 15 minutes to come, because I think Chennai are the comeback kings at the moment in the ISL.
And the neutrals are backing Chennai, so it'll be fun. Hiren, who wins this?
There is always a tendency कि जो मतलब थोड़ा सा लगता है कि वीक है वो, उनको लोग ज्यादा वो बोलते हैं कि शायद वो जीत जाए तो मजा आए. So definitely that's the case with the Chennaiyin FC at the moment, because FC Goa looking strong in every aspect at the moment. Their front line is firing, their back line is recently done well compared to, you can say, starting of the second half. So I think they are looking at the moment favorite, but I think Owen Coyle and his I think mentality will be the key, how he is going to prepare his team. And I think it will be a cagey game, to be honest. I don't see it's a high scoring game. I'm seeing that as a cagey game, and I would favor FC Goa will go through. By the way, इस match में prediction सही रहा हमारा. My prediction was 2-1.
Oh yeah,
Odisha FC versus
true.
Yellow Blasters.
Yeah, but
But
it's
you said
wrong,
without
no?
extra time. But you said without extra time.
So
but
if
I
you say
said
2-1,
it.
I remember.
we
It's
can,
a 50% true, 50% wrong.
50%.
so it's either 100% or 0, not 50%.
Scoreline is right. Scoreline is right.
I know,
The
but this
scoreline
is
was after 90 minutes was 1-1. That is what counts in the stats. So therefore, your prediction was wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. Technically, that's wrong.
Yeah. I know on Sergio Lovera, because just before I ask you for your prediction, he's done so well. See, what is Sergio Lovera's legacy so far in Indian football? Because will he go down as one of the best to ever coach in India?
Certainly. I mean, Lovera has won the Shield with Goa. He's done the double with Mumbai. Odisha, which was an okay team, a mid-table team, has taken them to be one of the top teams in the league. He's taken them to the interzonal, of the AFC Cup. I think Lovera has done a magnificent job wherever he's been, and he is again. He's one of them. Habas is another one of them. Owen Coyle now comes to that, who have shown what they can do, it's very, very impressive.
Yep. And who wins this between Chennai and Goa? Because I think there's an overwhelming favorite in Goa.
I think it's a 50-50. Even though Goa have home advantage, I think it's a 50-50 game because it's a knockout. Chennaiyin have the means to stop the FC Goa attacks, and they themselves have counter offensive options. I think it depends a lot on the foreigners on the night. It's Carlos Martinez, it's Noah Sudui on one side. It's certainly Rafa Crivellaro for them. I think Connor Shields has improved dramatically over the last few weeks for Chennaiyin. Ryan Edwards at the back will be important for them. Devjit has been Safejeet again, as it used to be called at Mohun Bagan many years back. Dheeraj has been shaky. We don't know how good the FC Goa defensive. But Herrera again is another one up front will be. So therefore, there are a lot of subplots.
For me, sir, I think Connor Shield will be a very, very important for Chennaiyin FC because the work rate and the way he is performing, I think is really brilliant to see.
Deepak says, Gut says Chennai surprise goal. It'll be interesting. Anwar, your scoreline prediction for this?
2-1 Chennai.
Yeah.
2-2 at the 120. It goes into the penalty shootout.
And who wins the penalties?
Wow, okay.
Who wins on penalties?
वहां पे तो कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Doesn't matter. We just want to see penalties.
फिर उसमें तो कोई भी जीत सकता है. वो तो फिर तो वो कीपर के ऊपर सारा वो रहेगा उसका.
I would love to see a Chennai win tomorrow as well. But let's see what happens. We'll just take this one from Rachit. Do you think Chennai will start two centre backs, foreign centre backs?
I think so.
They could actually, yeah.
They have, so yeah, that's a possibility, likely. But yeah, guys, what a fun game we had today. I just want to say I really liked the Odisha Blasters game. 2-1 in favor of Odisha in the end. I'm sure you guys enjoyed it as well. We've got another good game tomorrow night. As much as people are saying Goa will go out there and do that, this Chennai side suddenly looks a team and looks like they can give Goa a run for their money. But yeah, guys, thanks everyone for joining in today, and we will be back tomorrow after the game. And if it does go to extra time and penalties, we'll be doing the same thing. So yeah, thanks Hiren, thanks Arunva. Please do like and share our videos. Subscribe to all the channels as well. SportsKhabri, Kirisari, and arunfoot. Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.